Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. We have won a game of football. Again, we won a game of football just before the international break. We beaten Sunderland 2-0. And what a performance from this guy in the background. What a performance from Shesko. What a performance from Ahmad, from Mbumo, uh, from Delit. I just think we played. What a performance from Mount. To be honest, I think I said this in the first game after the Arsenal, the video after that game. I thought Mount looked superb. Mount looked superb against Fulham as well. And I think yesterday it was Mount again. But a lot of positives to take from that game. None more so than this guy in the background. We we finally have a goalkeeper that can catch hold of a ball, right? Yeah, it's so strange that he's doing the basics that a goalkeeper is expected to, and yet yet us United fans are like going, he's the second coming of Peter Schmeichel. I mean, it was so refreshing to see no mistakes being committed, no moments of panic from the goalkeeper. Uh, it's just like very strange that we are celebrating something like that. But we had suffered with Onana and Bandy for the last 2.5 seasons. So it's just good to see Lemons controlling the area, Lemons not committing a mistake. I know it's just been one game and it was a good game for us and we're not troubled that anyway. But then positives, let's just look at the positives. A good game all in all. I think I'll give credit to Amarim, a credit to Amarim's system, if that is being said, because I did think the system allowed us and the change of tactics allowed us to play the way we did. Um, we we went direct. We we tried to launch the ball up. Lemons tried to launch the ball up towards Shishko directly. If he was able to hold grab, he was able to pull, get Ahmed on the ball on the right wing and Dallo on the other side. Uh, I just think that that's a part of the tactics. I know I have been very critical of Amrim and his tactics. I still think there are issues there, but definitely not a lot came out in this game. So let's just talk about this game. And I think the team played really well, and we deserve to win. We deserve to score more goals than we did actually. But then 2 goals is like five for United under this manager. So I'm just gonna take what we have. Brilliant start of the game. I think, as I said, Mount was one of the best uh, players on the field. Uh, you just can see that this system, this formation, the way of playing is built for Mount to play that left 10 role and being a bit inside, because he presses hard, because he's on the good on the ball, he's technical, he's good on in those areas between the striker and the midfield, and you can just see him flourish. If he stays fit, he'll be one hell of a player in this season. Uh, I think Ahmad was brilliant as well. Every chance we got to play it out wide, we did. And Ahmad was brilliant on the ball. I don't remember once he committed or did not use the ball well enough. He either he passed it quickly, either he took a shot, and I think it was a good shot which was saved by the goalkeeper. Uh, I think Sesko was brilliant again. I was a bit worried when I saw him in the initial game. I just thought he was not getting into the game much, but I just saw how good he is in the air and at linking up play, which was kind of a problem with Hoyland. I mean, with all the qualities of Hoyland, being able to run behind and being physical, he's not able to link up play well. And Shesko yesterday again kind of feels like breath of fresh air for everyone who saw Hoyland last season. Brilliant on the ball, created chances, got his goal. Uh, so yeah, I mean another positive to take, and then the goalkeeper. I think apart from that one time where he got into the tangle with uh, Traore and Bruno Fernandes, which I was very worried about, could so easily have been a red card or a penalty or something like that. But I just feel apart from that, he was good with his feet, and he was able to stop the shots that were launched towards him. I think there was one from Xhaka in the first half, and then second, I think the second was at the end. Uh, I think in the 85th, 86th minute or something, very late in the game where he was able to stop the ball with his feet. Uh, I just think this was a good debut for him. This was a good debut for uh, Manchester United, given that goalkeeper has been one of the biggest worries for United. I just think all in all, we played some really good football. Casemiro was good again, and I keep saying this: if he's gonna play one game a week, right, and he plays it simple. I think he keeps it very simple. He takes the ball, he passes out wide, uh, and he passes it to Bruno. He doesn't try to pick brilliant balls. He keeps his position. I just think his problem is when we are like we are caught in a transition. He does not have the legs. He'll commit a foul, and if he can't commit a foul, he'll lose the player. I think that's his biggest problem with Casemiro. But I really like Casemiro, especially in the 1 week a game where he plays. Uh, I think Bruno was okay. There's not a lot to take out from this game. I'm not still not a fan of keeping him in the midfield. I don't think any United fan at this point of time prefers him in the midfield. Uh, Delete was good again. Delete is probably our best player this season, right? Mount has not played enough. Otherwise, Mount could be up there and Boomer could be up there. But definitely, Delete at this point of time looks our best player. What else did I think of? I just thought that in the second half we should have gone for the game more. I know in this game we didn't concede too many chances and we were like 2-0 up. But I just think we were 2-0 up pretty early. And we did not have a lot of chances in the second half. We did not have, and it was the problem against Arsenal. It was a problem against Burnley as well. Apart from the goal, we do have a lot of ball. We do have a lot of ball in good areas, but we don't really create chances out of that. We do not get goals out of that. That I think Amrin needs to look at that. It's not a criticism, but it's something that even from a game that we win, one should take out that uh, we're not good in the attacking third, and we're not decisive in the attacking third. And I can tell you a lot of the times, one good takeaway to take out of this thing, one negative, Diego Dallo. I'm not sure why why is he being played? How bad can you be when everyone performs at 8 out of 10 performance and you are at 5.5 out of 10 in a game like that? He was so bad. There's not one thing I remember. Of course, you bring out the long throw if you get a goal, but is that what all his job is? No. So many chances I remember where we have ball in good areas, we pass it to him, he's supposed to cross, we have place in, and he goes back, or he loses the ball, or he doesn't put a ball in the box. And I was so surprised. Why did we not have Dogu? And Dogu comes in, the first thing he does, when he gets the ball, puts a ball in the box. Even at the end for Cunha, he tries that. Of course, Cunha, it's a bit behind for Cunha, but he does that. I'm not a Dogu fan or a Dalo fan, a Dalo hater. But definitely, that has to be a player. There has to be a player who's willing to put in crosses. Defensively, I'm not even sure who's better. Both of them are bad, right? But at least attacking wise, he'll put the ball in the boxes. So just defensively, I think he was poor as well. The first touch itself, he put it out for a throw. He missed Traore, and Traore could have scored in the very early first or second minute, and he was not tracking that man. I I think he gave the ball away as well. He was one negative, and he should not be a part of the team in the next game. Uh, I'd be disappointed if he still plays a role in the game against Liverpool, but let's see. All in all, I just think this was a really good game for United. I know we're not fan of Amarim. I'm not a fan of Amarim, but you would not want to lose a game for him to be side. I'd rather we win a game and we realize he's not going to win us something substantial and get it done with. 2-0, we go in the top half of the table. I think it's a real positive for us. Otherwise, the break would have been a lot with lot of filled with a lot of negativity. Uh, but then we have Liverpool next at Anfield. I think we play like we played today, and everyone puts in a performance. We could still get something out of that game. I don't think going to Liverpool, going to Anfield and getting beat is one of the worst things you could do. It's a difficult play. Not a lot of teams get a win there. So I'm not sure we're expecting that. Even if we lose, it's okay. But I think the performance has to be up there, and let's just hope that we put in a performance like we did today. Let's just hope Lamens is good, Shesko is good, Ahmad is good, playing good football, and let's expect Ahmad to make good choices when it comes to the team. Right. That's it for this video. I think we have a lot of positive to take in the international break, but we'll still talk about United in that international break as to what could be done, uh, what changes could be made, and we'll talk about it then. We'll also review the weekend with some of La Liga games as well as some of the big Premier League games as well. So let's catch up for that. But that's it for this video. Good luck to Manchester United after they come out of the international break. Do like and subscribe and comment to suggest what changes can we make to these videos. We're trying to improve all the time. And yes, let's catch back after the international break.